Hey, how's it going, everybody? I haven't made a video in a while. Just been busy with life in general, new promotion, new work scenario, new place I'm living at. So I want to try to get back on this. I just really gotta make a schedule for myself and hold myself to it. But anyways, let's get into it. Chapter came out yesterday, so we got chapter 990. Um, a lone force is the title. So I flipped the panels just so like no copyright bullshit. But yeah, anyways, don't really care about the cover stories for right now. It's just hopefully they become relevant, but they're just there to be there. So chapter 990, getting close to 1,000. So yeah, so so basically we figured out that Sasaki gets free from Big Mom's attack, which like blew a hole through the tree that he was tied into. So we'll get to see more of him. I like his design. I like his personality so far. Um, Obviously Koshiro, aka Denjiro, I guess was like his best friend, but like obviously I don't think that was a legit friendship just because it was all for you know getting the raid to happen on Kaido. Um, this was a cool panel here. I really like seeing these, like where there's like no words or anything, just like straight atmosphere and the fighting. Like you could just see Kaido just like looking down on everybody because they're all fighting Jack and like his guys. Um, yeah, I can't wait to see this in the anime because it's gonna be snowing. It looks like, and with the moon up in the sky, looks badass. Kind of more of the same. We see Jack. He has a sword stuck through his I guess you could call it like little nose. Um, yeah, still really haven't like seen much. I like seeing Kinemon. He was getting ready to attack Jack there, giving him that look. It's cool just seeing all the scabbards kind of just like chilling in the back, waiting to because they want to fight Kaido. They don't want to fucking fight Jack or anyone. They want to fight the main bad guy, which is Kaido. Um, Another cool scene here. I don't know why Oda wants to keep silhouetting them out. I This would have been a good moment to show them like right here. He could have just done a big panel with both Nekomamushi and Urashi. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be fighting Jack. They look badass from just the silhouette form. I want to see what they really look like, and so it looks like we'll be getting that matchup. Back to I guess you say the main part of the castle. Jack and Queen are talking, basically saying like how the prisoners got freed and stuff. It's just a little ridiculous. And it's just kind of cool. Like King's like, I don't really expect much from you. You kind of slack Queen. So it's interesting to see the dynamic of Kaido's crew because they don't work as a team. Like everyone's kind of for themselves and has their own agenda, which I think is kind of prevalent so far in this arc because we've seen a lot of that. You know, they're not really working together in continuity, but the Straw Hats are. So I think that's kind of a big difference between the crews. Um, yeah, so he's calling upon the Flying Six. Um, and this part was pretty interesting here. We get kind of like Hawkins and Drake talking here. Um, he says that there's a chance for that man. He has like we don't know what he says by that man. He has a 1% chance of living. That could be Luffy. That could be Kaido. That could be Drake. That could be anybody. But yeah, so they're calling upon the Flying Six. So hopefully we get some good matchups here. Really want to see what who's all about. Um, Obviously King. Really want to see him. But yeah, so looks like we're gearing up to get these matchups set up. Um, so yeah, next page we kind of just get more of the numbers are attacking and whatnot, and then we get King just saying like, hey, everyone, don't let the people get up to the roof to where Kaido's at. Um, Basically giving them all set. Forget about Yamamoto. Um, you know, we got a bigger problem on our hands. Another interesting scene here is who's been wanting to kill Queen, and he kind of confronts Drake about it. Um, and what's interesting is just the dialogue and stuff, because Queen, or not Queen, but who really wants to take that spot, supposedly, and it's it's just kind of weird that he's asking Drake to help him out with it. More fighting here. Nothing really too crazy here. In the anime, they'll flesh this all out in the anime, so that we could see more of it. Obviously, all the people are trying to help Luffy and his crew make a path. It's kind of like a theme throughout all like the other arcs, like where the people of the island will try to like make way so Luffy and his crew can get to the main bad guy. So we're getting more of that. Obviously, they're fighting like ancient giant like clones or creations, and it was cool just seeing Zoro comment on like, "Hey, we used to not be able to take out these people, but now we can." And a little over redundant. I don't really think Luffy needs to be pulling out Gear Force every time to beat some fodder big dude. Um, that's just me because Gear Force should be used for like when he really needs it. Um, the Wisdom King is what old Gramps was calling him. So I wonder if that has to refer to anything, any prophecy or anything like that. Because yeah, he does look like the Buddha. How he does his stance and how the clouds are wrapped around him. So I think it's just a little homage to that. I don't know if there's anything more to that, but it was cool seeing that. And then yeah, quickly kind of back to what I was saying. We get X Drake. It looks like they kicked his ass. Him, Queen, and Who's Who. They basically figured out that Drake has been the one that's kind of let Law free. He's not been working with Kaido for the most part. He's been trying to you know do whatever he had planned with Sword. It's still crazy to see that Hawkins is still on like the bad side. Like I thought he would be like turned already, but I'm all for that Hawkins stays on Kaido's side because Kaido needs his own forces because like we had in the last like couple chapters, it seems like the alliance is doing very well and nothing's going wrong. But looking here, this is something that is going wrong now. So it's crazy that I don't know if Who's Who really wants to kill Queen. I think it was just all set up to get Drake exposed, and we basically get that. And yeah, they basically knock Drake off of the I guess podium or castle part, whatever you want to call it, and we get the big moment here. We get X Drake and Luffy attacking one of the giant guys, and get Drake thinking about Kobe, thinking like Luffy offers hope. That's Luffy's main power is hope, and like King's like crying, like or not King, Drake's like basically crying, like, hey, I'm a lone man here, I'm on my own side, but can I please join your forces? And obviously, of course, Luffy's gonna take him on his side, but I think he's gonna give him a little test first. But yeah, pretty low key is a pretty good chapter. I like the stuff with X Drake. Didn't really like kind of like these scenes were kind of wasted. Like we don't need to see Luffy going Gear Forth and taking out somebody. Someone else could have done that. But other than that, it's gearing up. I feel like we're about to get the matchups we've been waiting for. I'd like to see what Kid's doing right now. I'd like to see where Apu's at. And yeah, I'd like to see how all this is going down. We're getting into it. But yeah, good chapter. I'll try to keep consistent on this and like and subscribe. Thank you.